Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome into another edition of Full Count Rhythm Baseball here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here at beautiful Drake Street in wonderful Hendersonville, Tennessee, as we're throwing all the adjectives out. Today, a good one on tap and one that the Full Count Rhythm are looking to get back at after a tough road loss against the Paducah Chiefs. They have them here at home, and we have a good ball game on tap for you. Tim Reese, how are you doing today, sir?
Fantabulous. Game number 102 of the Rhythm's existence. A 101 was a win over the Fulton Railroaders at Fulton last night, 7-1 Rhythm win. Great outing by Carson Howard, his longest as a full count Rhythm in his now 1 year plus. He had 5 innings, faced the minimum batters in those 5 innings, did give up 1 hit, but he was our Music City Fire and Sprinkler player of the game last night. Very unusual game at Fulton. I know, Zach, you have not been there yet, but
no.
With the short porch in right field, there was history made in that game last night, as it's the first game that the Full Count Rhythm have ever played at Fulton where a home run was not hit.
Which it's a 200-foot fence on right field, correct?
It is. 200 feet with probably about a 50-foot high fence. Ethan Huddleston came oh so close to driving one over that fence, but it was just foul.
Close but no cigar, as they say.
Yeah. Tyler, I think it's been 6 games, maybe now 7, that the Rhythm have played up there at Fulton since 2021. And as I was looking back doing some research, Tyler Thompson is 8 for 10 in his 2 games that he played at Fulton back in 21. He had a couple home runs, several doubles in that, so that was a place that Tyler Thompson, Patton Cook's old high school buddy from Donaldson Christian Academy. The General.
Tonight starts a 4-game homestead for the Full Count Rhythm, as they'll have Paducah Chiefs tonight, Du Bois County Bombers, Clarksville Whirlybirds, and then back with Du Bois County Bombers again on Saturday. So we have some home baseball for you. Tim and I will be along the way, Lord willing, but we have some good ones coming up here, as you can see there. On the cameras, we have Josh Carman and head coach for the Paducah Chiefs, Terry Tripp Sr., out there at home plate meeting currently. And remember, a big part of this is obviously the play on the field, but also you in the chat. We want you to get alongside with us. Who are you rooting for? Where are you watching from? And who are you cheering for the team-wise as well as the individual players? We want to hear from you. You are a big part of this broadcast as well, so always jump in that chat, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. We appreciate y'all being alongside with us during tonight's ball game. We're going to go ahead and take a break, come back, and we'll get you your Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineups here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup. Appreciate Todd Hundley and the crew at Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. Not only our starting lineup sponsor tonight, but also our meal sponsor tonight, feeding both of the teams, coaches, as well as this press box. So a lot of thanks go out to Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. Let's get you started with the visiting Paducah Chiefs. Will Gibbs will be batting up or leading off first. Sammy Kinstranik will be batting second. Ben Brombaugh will be batting third. Gage Griggs batting fourth. Javi Beal batting fifth. Brian Bird batting sixth. Andrew Burns batting seventh, and Austin Kreider will be behind the rubber tonight, or sorry, check that, behind the plate tonight, batting eighth, and Gunnar Bingham will be batting in the 9-hole spot. Jake Gothrop will be on the bump tonight for the Chiefs. Your hometown full count rhythm. Drew Robertson will be leading off playing right field. Reese Holbrook getting his first action will be batting second and playing center field. Jackson Cothran will be behind the plate today batting third. Cooper Holbrook will be in the 4 spot batting left field, or playing left field that is. Jared White, designated hitter tonight, batting fifth. Walker Strange will be playing third base and batting sixth. Caleb Nix playing first base, batting seventh. Zeb Burns will be playing second base and batting eighth. And Levi Perrell, shortstop tonight, batting in the 9-hole. Spencer Wilkins will be on the rubber tonight, Tim, and he is red hot from the last time that we saw him.
He had a great start. He ended up getting the loss against Clarksville in Game 1 of the season. A loss 6-0 as Rhythm just could not put anything together. But he went 5 innings, 3 hits, gave up 1 earned run.
We're going to take a quick break, and we will get back for first pitch here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
It is time to play ball, Mark McDaniel says here at the park, and we are ready to do it. Peg Gould checking in on the Facebook says, hello, gentlemen. Nana from Naperville is listening in. Go Big Blue. That is on Facebook. Evan Blair on YouTube says, let's go. And then also Kay Joyce says, good luck on Facebook. Once again, let us know who you're cheering for, who you're watching for, and let us know in that chat. We want you to be a part of it all the way through. Vicky Maloney checking in on Facebook says, play ball. We are ready to go, Tim. It is a light night here at the park, but there's a lot going on in Nashville. I believe Shania Twain is out and about for CMA Fest starting off. And then I think we also here in Hendersonville, we have the Nashville Symphony that is over at Castle Rock tonight as well. So a lot happening on top of Full Count Rhythm Baseball.
I don't know about any of that other stuff. I keep my nose in baseball in Hendersonville and the full count rhythm. 4 hours of show prep today. I hope we go to 16 innings so I can get it all in. Stay tuned for our player of the game, Corson Fire and Security. And then also we will have our Rhythm Alumni Spotlight that is brought to you by Jaggers Construction tonight.
And we got Nora Sills checking in, says good luck Rhythm. Peg Gould says Naperville is, of course, cheering for Drew Robertson. And then we also have Caroline Donaldson on YouTube, says let's go Reese and Cooper Holbrook. We are cheering you on from Columbia, South Carolina, Aunt Caroline and Uncle Scott. Jennifer Holbrook saying let's go Rhythm, both on YouTube, as the Holbrooks are going to be recognized tonight.
Yeah, they're going to be playing right next to each other. Cooper in left, Reese in center.
Will Gibbs, Sammy Kostranik, and Ben Brombaugh stepping up. That'll be the three due up to face Spencer Wilkes as we are getting set for the first pitch. And it is in there for ball one as Talon Davenport checks in, says let's go Coop and Reese.
That would be Nathan Davenport's son, from the union of Nathan and Becky Jane Davenport. They're next door neighbors with the McDuffies, where Cooper Holbrook is staying.
1-1 count, goes 2-1.
Will Gibbs from Carson Newman University, second baseman here for the Paducah Chiefs.
3-1 count here for Gibbs. As Spencer Wilkins, that is. As
Not Jamal Wilkes.
Spencer Wilkins gets us started here.
Mark and Lori get upset at you if you mispronounce a second-year player now for too long. Leadoff walk.
Shortstop, Sammy Kostranik.
Sammy Kostranik stepping in now with a runner on first.
First time Will Gibbs has been on base against Rhythm this year. He went 0 for 4 in game one, struck out twice. Kostranik was 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Spencer struggling to find the plate here. Kostranik from Lincoln Trail College. That should be a strike on the inside corner. So says our home plate umpire, John Higdon, tonight. First base, Billy Huffstetler. And down third base line, now standing in the middle of the field, is Randy Hunley. Check swing, foul ball toward the Chiefs dugout. Wow. Our play-by-play man is handling camera operations. Everything looking copacetic now.
We're back. Pickoff move over to first. Not in time.
Hadn't worked yet this year, has it?
Actually, it did. I think the very first one got into a pickle situation.
Oh, that's true.
The very first one of the year. Swinging strike three as the first strikeout of the night. Let's hope many more to come with one away and one runner on first. Ben Brombaugh stepping up, plays center field for the Paducah Chiefs, who just narrowly got a victory 2 nights ago, or 3 nights ago that is now.
Start to run together, don't they?
They really do, as that one gets away, and no throw will be down to second.
Jackson Cothran behind the plate tonight for full count. Walker Strange at third, Levi Perrell at short. Zeb Burns at second. Big Caleb Nix at first base. The Holbrook brothers left and center, and Drew Robertson getting his first action in right field.
Big swing for strike one, 1-1 count.
Brumbaugh was 1 for 3. Scored a run and walked in the 2-1 win by Paducah up at Paducah.
That one's fouled off in our first AAA Autoglass foul ball. That stays in the park, though, so all the glass is safe.
Heard a new sounder yesterday. That's the one where it hits a car and the car alarm goes off. And Mark McDaniel, our PA/DJ man, might have to find that one. That's a good one.
I got a whole list of them that I'm supposed to give him.
That's just what he wants. He wants more stuff.
That one's fouled off again. Somebody was making a play there in the seats.
They were a little late on that one. that already hit him right in the nose before those hands came up.
And we got the ball boy out there, number 22.
Brody Smithson, the youngest son of John Smithson, who delivered our invocation before today's game.
That one's hit over to second. Quick play over to first. Nix has it for the second out. The runner does advance to third, as that's 2 away, and brings up the 4-hole hitter, Gage Griggs.
Third baseman,
Griggs was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs up at Paducah. He's the reason for the Paducah win with those 2 RBIs in the bottom of the 6th inning after full count had gotten first blood in the 5th inning. It was a 0-0 game until the top of the 5th.
That's in there for a strike. 0-2 count here for Griggs.
Griggs plays at John A. Logan Community College, one of the top junior colleges in the country. They play in a tough league, though, against Wabash Valley College, who finished runner-up in the Junior College Division I championship this year.
1-2 count now. Amy Travis on Facebook says, go get 'em, boys. And Todd Maloney says, let's go Rhythm. Appreciate y'all checking in.
Harrison Travis's mother. Harrison's got some family members in. Grandma and I think aunts, cousins. It's several folks that were here the other day and I think are staying for a few days.
I wonder what they're here for.
Well, he is the assistant hitting coach, so.
CMA Fest, maybe?
I think they have some events occurring in Murfreesboro as well, is what Harrison told me, some family events. And there's Sean Sills. Tyler Sills, the pitching coach's mother, is here in attendance. These mamas just can't get enough of their boys, even when they move from playing to pitching coach and hitting coach.
Frankie Delgado on YouTube. Get after it, boys. That one's hit over towards third. Strange lets it get under his glove, and no play at first. And the first score of the night goes to the Paducah Chiefs.
We'll check with our official scorer tonight, Miss Stephanie, and make sure we got that would be an error. And I am in 100% agreement with that, Stephanie.
He even looked like, oops.
So an unearned run here in the top of the 1st inning.
Stepping in now, Javi Beal, and he looks at and swings at the first pitch.
First baseman, Christian Beal.
Goes by Javi. Got a 1-1 count. Pickoff move over to first. Not in time. One count. Wilkins delivers. Runner goes, and that one swung and fouled out of play for AAA Autoglass foul ball. Oh, sounds like it caught a building.
Please return all AAA Autoglass foul balls to the merch pavilion for a souvenir.
One-two count here, 2 away. Runner at first. Wilkins fires in. That one hit towards first. Nix backhands it, and he's going to flip it over to Wilkins, covering first, and we have our 3rd out. As 1 run does come across, and the full count Rhythm trail Paducah Chiefs 1-0. Back after this for the bottom of the 1st here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you, bottom of the first. Rhythm a trail 1-0, and we're going to see if the bats can continue to get a little bit hotter here as due up Drew Robertson, Reese Holbrook, and Jackson Cothran. Robertson has been having a good summer ball season so far as he looks at ball one to start the AB. On the mound, Jake Gothrop. That one rides in. Almost seemed like kind of caught his hand or something there. But I guess it did not.
I think Drew was going to take his right hand off the bat and maybe catch that ball before it hit him in the hip. Was why he took his hand off the bat. But he's yet to be plunked this year.
Yeah.
See if he can take one right here.
That one's in there for a strike one, 2-1 count.
Robertson, one of the top hitters in the league at .450, tied with the Jackson Norris from the Fulton Railroaders with 9 hits as the league leader, 9 for 20 so far. Had 2 hits in yesterday's ball game.
And we got a full count, Tim.
That's another foul ball brought to you
That's
by
a foul ball that
Auto
nearly
Glass.
got a vehicle that's parking, not in the parking lot. So not sure why you'd park it there, but Full Count Ministries full count. Oh, so close on that one. So both pitchers have walked the leadoff batter. That's Robertson's 3rd walk on the season.
Stepping up now, Reese Holbrook, his first cut as a full count Rhythm. Has been with the Tar Heels, so he feels at home in the jersey today.
Yeah, no question.
See if he can bring some life to the bats, as that's a pickoff move over to first, not in time.
Drew Robertson, 2 of 3 in stolen base attempts. Reese Holbrook, 5'11", 175-pound rising junior at University of North Carolina.
Another
The ball
pickoff
gets
move.
by the first baseman, and Robertson will head down to second.
So we'll easily swipe that bag.
I'm going to guess that's an error on the first baseman. 2 for 2 with Stephanie.
Ken Stegall not scoring this one.
No, he's got homework to do, I think. He's studying for his law,
French
maybe
class.
his law degree, or maybe medical school. Not sure.
Showing bunt here, and that one rides high. Robertson will get through and get the third on that one.
Stephanie's got her work cut out for her. She's had to have make 3 scoring decisions already. So we'll wait for the game changer to come up, pass ball or wild pitch.
I would say that's a wild pitch.
Look at you.
You stick around long enough, Tim, you learn something.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
That's a ball 2. Amy Travis on Facebook says, we will always be their #1 fan and supporter.
Wouldn't expect anything less from Mama.
Big swing there from Reese for strike 1.
He's from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Amazingly, we have another player from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina on this team.
Would that be Spencer Wilkins?
No, that'd be Cooper Holbrook, his brother.
Called strike on the corner there.
He went to a different high school, though. The Hammond School is where Reese Holbrook went. Cooper went to Porter God School, G-A-U-D, Goud maybe? Surely it's not God, G-A-U-D. Surely it's Goud.
That'll be fouled off for a AAA Autoglass foul ball, and probably just something
AAA
misspelled.
Autoglass foul ball.
2-2 count here, nobody away. Runner on third is Drew Robertson. That one rides inside for a full count, Tim.
That was the same pitch right there that Drew took for ball 4, and we'll have another full count. Ministries, a full count. 11 for 26 on full count first pitch foul balls.
That one's going to be hit to second. Throw to first for out number 1, but we have our first run of the ball game as the Rhythm tie it up.
A Framework Athletics first run of the ball game. You can rent the Framework Athletics hospitality tent, or you can take some baseball or softball lessons, pitching lessons, hitting lessons over at Framework Athletics, owned by Zach Duke and Ryan McDuffie, who are allowing the Rhythm team to work out not only at Framework Athletics, but also CrossFit Hendersonville. Reese Holbrook in his first at-bat gets an RBI. This game is tied. Jackson Cothran from Motlow State heading to Ohio University. That was a pretty close pitch right there that was called a ball. Cothran playing in game number 3 for the year. He's 1 for 7.
Big swing there, goes 2-1.
Jackson's 5'11", 180-pound rising junior. Plays high school ball at Siegel in Murfreesboro. Son of Josh and Charlie Cothran. Siblings Easton, Weston, Jacob, and Savannah.
That one struck out towards left field. It's got a little carry to it and a quick backhand snag out there from Burns. Will be out number 2. And Jennifer Holbrook on YouTube says it's pronounced God, G-A-W-D.
Left fielder Cooper Holbrook.
That's how I'd say G-A-W-D is, but all right, Jennifer, tell us if we're pronouncing what you're writing correctly.
Cooper Holbrook stepping in now, 4-hole hitter. Looks at strike 1.
God, well, that just sounds too much like the creator of the world. Chad and Jennifer Holbrook, the parents of Cooper Holbrook and Reese Holbrook. Cooper had a big 2-run base hit in yesterday's game.
That one's fouled off, and it hits a dull pole. We haven't had a ringing pole in a little bit. I don't know if they've done something to these poles.
Does he run like a golfer? Does Brody Smithson run like a golfer? No, he's an athlete, but he's actually a golfer.
Trick question, golfers don't run. 1-2 count here. Delivery. Breaking pitch misses high inside. 2-2 count now.
Jake Gothrop on the mound, 6'3", 190-pound freshman at WKU, Western Kentucky. He's from Lafayette, Indiana.
That one's popped up and will get out of play. Tim Reese trying to make a play. Oh, it hits underneath us. That one made a ding.
All right, we'll see if this guy is going to take that to the pavilion or if he's going to head off. Mark, you think he's going to get a free souvenir?
Free souvenir. He's got an emergency staffer looking on him. 2-2 delivery and strike out for the third out is Cooper Holbrook. As one run does come across a very similar scoreboard right now. No hits for either team, 1 run for each, and 1 error for each. We will take a break. Top of the second when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And when me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams getting you ready for the top of the second inning. Jennifer Holbrook on YouTube, she might have to just give us a call so we can understand, because she keeps typing it, and I'm not sure. I'm getting lost more and more as we go here on the pronunciation of Gawwwwd. As Bryant Bird stepping in, designated hitter for the Paducah Chiefs. Then Andrew Burns, Austin Kreider behind him. Already a 1-0 count here for Wilkins. That one's going to be popped up high. Going middle infield here, and looks like second base is going to snag that. Zeb Burns will get that for the first out.
One away brings up the left fielder, Andrew Burns.
Andrew Burns.
Two Catawba boys right there. Levi Perel at short, Zeb Burns at second. Had to discuss that, and Zeb won out.
You got to
it was on his
Catawba.
side.
We got a lot of Catawba going on in this team.
You know, we didn't tell Todd Hamilton how that's pronounced. The radio voice of Paducah.
Catawba.
He was putting an extra A in there, and I did see it spelled that way one time.
All of our Rhythm fans might have listened to Todd Hamilton's broadcast.
The other night
on
we
the
had
road.
no internet.
Mm-hmm.
Another
apologies.
Another
on both counts.
Another Catawba Indian out there in right field is Drew Robertson.
Catawba. 1, 2, 3 strikeout on Andrew Burns. Didn't even get to tell your name, and it's too late for you. As now we're going to Austin Kreider. As Julie Gary Fanning says, let's go Rhythm. Aunt Julie in Northern Virginia watching and cheering you on. And Sandra Pinion says, let's go Rhythm. Let's go Spencer. Aunt Sandy is watching in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Should have made that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Who said that one?
I think, is that Foghorn Leghorn? Oh, it's Bugs Bunny? Oh, okay.
No, I say.
I'll say, listen to me when I'm talking to you, boy.
Would you like it extra crispy? 1-0 count goes 1-1.
Austin Kreider from BU, Belmont University.
That one smacked over towards second. Burns with it on to Nix, and we have a 1-2-3 inning here. Wilkins getting into a rhythm as no hits, no runs, nobody left aboard coming on. Kevin Pomeroy says, tell Zach I'm coming for his seat, but I don't know if he's talking about me because he spelled my name wrong if it is me.
Oh, well.
You put an H and not a K. We'll talk about it on the bottom of the second when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the second inning is over and through. Bottom of the second coming at you here on the Full Count Broadcast Network, where the Full Count Rhythm and the Paducah Chiefs are all tied up. Coming up to the plate, we'll have Jared White, Walker Strange, and Caleb Nix for you here in this half inning.
Paducah Chiefs, the only undefeated team still left in the Ohio Valley League, 5-0. After a 9-2 win last night against the Clarksville Whirlybirds. Not sure what's going on with the stats coming from Clarksville, but the box score has not been updated or downloaded into the OVL website as that ball is one hopped back to Gothrop. Jared White with a base hit in yesterday's ball game up at Fulton as well. And 2 RBIs.
Christina Romaine Evener. Is that how we decided that, Evener?
Evener.
Says let's go Jared.
That's where Jared's staying, at the host home of John and Christina Evener.
1-2 count here for White.
Said that Jared had 2 RBIs. He had 3. He got an RBI on a walk in the first inning, then had a 2-run single in the second.
2-2 count. Somebody come underneath the broadcast window here and move out this conversation that's happening below us. Love to get the crowd mic back. That's what Pomeroy can do. Pomeroy, come on over here and scoot out the riffraff down here. Full count, Tim.
0 for 1 in Full Count Ministries full counts.
And that'll be ball 4 as it's back-to-back leadoff walks here for Gothrop, which will take it.
4th walk of the season for Jared White. On base average coming in was 400. That's gone up. Walker Strange needs to get hot. Walker Strange had 2 walks in yesterday's game, but in between those 2 walks was the hat trick on strikeouts. Need him to put the ball in play in a gap.
First one, ball 1.
Played at Lipscomb last year, redshirted, and is now in the transfer portal, as well as fellow teammate Caleb Nix at Lipscomb.
Called strike 1, 1-1 count. Peg Gould on Facebook. A walk is as good as a hit. And then 3 claps.
She knows her baseball, that Nana from Naperville. Drew Robertson's Nana.
Pickoff move over to first, not in time. Very nice night for some baseball here. 70 degrees, slight cloudy. As I think there was some call for possible storms. I don't know if that's moved out of the area or not. At around 8 o'clock tonight, as it's 7:30 currently. 2-1 count. Time called here. (3-1).
Stephanie, I put E1 down here. Did I think I said error on the first baseman on the catch, though, right? Or did you have it on the throw on the pickoff? Okay, I think we said that, but I wrote pitcher for some reason. So just want to correct my scorebook. There's a pitch in the dirt.
I want to get Jared White up to second.
Stephanie won't have to rule that one.
Put it when it happened. It's getting better.
But that's wrong. It's not E1, it's E3.
Oh, no.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
No, wait. Didn't you see the B after it?
Stepping to the
First
plate
base.
for the Rhythm, first baseman Caleb Nix.
Caleb Nix, that's ball 4, and Nix going to get up here, and we're looking to see some more from Caleb Nix here.
Yeah,
He's got the size.
He
He's
had
got
a
the
rough night last night. 4 Ks in that game. He put on the golden sombrero, so we are ready to see some exit velocity. Caleb Nix.
First one outside.
He
Frankie Delgado on YouTube says, got to give a shout out to Paducah player Will Gibbs, who is a Carson Newman Eagle.
Yes. I think, is he the only Eagle on their roster?
It was, big hack there. Just got on top of it. Strike one.
No, they have another one. Jacob Overbeck, a junior right-handed pitcher from Morris, Illinois. And that appears to be all of the Eagles on the Paducah Chiefs roster.
1-1 delivery. That one's hit well right field. Don't
Get
know
on
if
up.
it's got enough. Jumped up on the fence and believe it did get down. 1 run coming. No, they're all going to hang at their respective bases. Bases loaded here, as I'm guessing it got right behind that pole, Tim.
You're not guessing it got behind the pole. It got behind
behind
that pole where you couldn't see it. The Gunnar Bingham, the right fielder, jumped for it, thinking he was a little bit closer to the fence, the wall, than he actually was. But he leaped but missed the ball, and it landed, I think, right at the base of the fence. Walker Strange had to hold up to see if that ball was going to be caught. He was a little bit probably too close to first base when that ball dropped. But that's bases now loaded with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Zeb Burns at the plate looking for his first hit of the year.
0-1 count.
You can't hit a ball too much farther and only get a single in this park. 320 down the lines, 345 in the alleys, 375 to dead center field. Field actually plays a little bigger than that.
That one rides inside. Ball 2. Nana Naperville says, Morris, Illinois is by Nana's Farms. Woohoo blue.
What farms?
Nana's Farms. I guess her farms.
Nana has farms up there? What do you grow on your farms?
Probably chickens.
Or what do you allow? You got cattle? It's wheat. Probably wheat.
Probably corn.
There's a wheat in Illinois, so I bet you there's wheat.
2-2 count, 2-2 delivery. Misses the outside corner.
Well, the Full Count Ministries full count before you tell me what count it is.
I was going to say it was a fully loaded bases full count, but
no, you weren't going to do that.
Didn't get to do that, though, as I got stepped all over. And we get a free run out of that one. 2-1, the Full Count Rhythm have taken the lead. On the walk, Jared White will score.
This is very similar to what happened in yesterday's first 2 innings. Actually, the first inning, yesterday's game. Eli Prince, a young right-hander for the Railroaders, walked 3 batters in the first inning and hit a batter, allowed 1 hit. 2 runs came in, and then after a visit by the pitching coach, struck out the next 3 batters. So let's see now if this visit right here from their pitching coach, and I think that's head coach Terry Tripp Sr.
And we'll have Levi Perel coming in now. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Nana Naperville says no livestock, soybeans and corn.
Wow. Farmer Zach, he knows his agriculture. Soybeans.
Frankie Delgado says fix the scoreboard. I think it is fixed. I don't know. What's wrong with it, Frankie? Tell me. I can't. Oh, it gave a score to Paducah. I see. That's not on me.
And the ball gets by catcher, but no runner can advance. You know, every once in a while that scoreboard has a mind of its own.
Thank you, Frankie.
That was nearly a facial to Levi Perrell.
2-0 count now.
That leadoff walk in both innings has scored.
I disagree with that call, but it was called strike one. We had a talk with the home plate umpire before the game about that very thing. 2-1 delivery. Just called that a strike, but you'll call it a ball now. 3-1.
Don't drive angry, Zach.
3-1 count here for Perrell. And ball 4 as another run will come across. And I bet it's going to give a score to the wrong team. It did. That's just our system. It's okay. We're caught up now to it, so we'll fix it.
But it knows it's in the bottom of the second. I don't know why
I don't either.
it would be doing that.
3-1 for the Rhythm, and now Drew Robertson stepping up for his second crack at it.
He hit a screaming walk to lead off the game, then reached second on an error by the first baseman on the pickoff attempt.
Got to think the leash for Gothrop is
there's
a little tight.
Bullpen is starting to see some activity down that right field line.
As I look through the wall, I can tell, and I can concur with you. 2-0 count. Mark, can we get somebody to do something about this wall now? You got the tree.
Need some more. I need some more glass.
Maybe glass we can
less
move.
wall, more glass.
Movable glass. 3-0 count here as Gothrop might go throw up after this outing. Gets a strike to come across there. 3-1 now. And ball 4, so walk, walk, walk. And 3 walks in a row here. And Drew Robertson gets walked at both at bats. Scored his last time he got walked. And Caleb Nix will score. 6 walks for Gothrop so far. As Reese Holbrook will step in. RBI his last time up. Has a good chance to get some more on that. He could be the RBI leader tonight.
I don't think he can quite. He'd have to have a pretty good night. Josh Seiler leads the squad with 4.
That one hits foul.
Seiler,
0-2 count here.
Seiler out of the lineup tonight. Drew Robertson and Jared White coming in to tonight. Had 3 with Robertson's second screaming walk of the game. He moves up to 4 RBIs.
0-2 delivery. Goes outside. 1-2 count here. 4-1 your new score. Bases loaded. Still no outs here in the bottom of the second. Only 1 hit so far for the Rhythm. That one was foul tipped into the glove and out number 1. Brings up Jackson Cothran.
One away brings up the catcher, Jackson Cothran.
Jake Gothrop only has pitched 1 inning. Gave up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout in a win against Bowling Green back on June 4th. That will get down.
Good hit there out in the left center. 1 run will score. Second coming in. Throw to third, cut off. And Cothran will get into second, sliding as a 2 RBI
single.
Wanted to get our official score on that one.
He moves to second base on the throw to third. So runners are at second and third, but
Second hit of the night makes it 6-1 for the Full Count Rhythm.
We'll have a pitching change. I'm sure you want to take a break while the train's coming through.
We will take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. After the 2 RBI single by Jackson Cothran, the leash has been pulled too far now, and we have a new pitcher for the Paducah Chiefs with one away and runners at second and third here in the bottom of the second. Tim Reese, who do we got on here?
You want me to tell you everything I know?
Everything.
About number 18, Joe Pecca, P-E-C-A, 6 foot, 185-pound sophomore. Right-hander from Murray State.
Looks like a left-hander to me.
Well, on the board, it says he's a right-hander. He must be amphibious. So you were using some context clues. I was reading paper. So
he's pretty good at right-handed throwing, or left-handed. Let's see how good he is right-handed.
He's practicing his left-handed throwing. It says he's from Cadiz, Kentucky.
Cooper Holbrook stepping in. Chance to add some more issue to this inning for the Chiefs, as that's in there for strike one. Goes outside, ball one, 1-1 count here with one away. Runners once again on third and second here.
No, they're not. They're on second and third. Jack Thompson, our clock operator today. Right-handed pitcher from Virginia Military Institute.
That one's fouled off, 1-2 count.
A cadet.
Charlie Cothran checking in on YouTube says, way to go, Jackson.
She might know him. I bet she lives in Murfreesboro.
Just a hop, skipping away from the park. Just go left. That's fouled off. That goes off the leg of Holbrook. Cooper version.
C. Holbrook.
C. Holbrook.
We have R. Holbrook and C. Holbrook now. It's our first brother combo in rhythm history. Is that? Can you think of any others? You know, all the years that we've been doing this.
Well, they were all brothers by the end of the season.
Well, that championship will do that to you.
Brothers in Christ. So a lot of them, I guess. 1-2 count. Goes down swinging again here for Cooper Holbrook. Back-to-back strikeouts. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And Jared White coming on up. His second trip out
Designated hitter, Jared White.
here in this inning. Got in on a walk last time, ended up scoring. Ball one to start to him as it's lefty versus lefty here.
I think we need to turn the volume up on the beeping on our scoreboard over here. My wife can't stand listening to the game because of that beep. Jack, can you do something about the beep? Jack's first time on the scoreboard.
Now you're going to make him think about it every time he hits the beep. Yeah. Good you did that in the second inning, so he has a whole game full of it. 2-0. That's in there for a strike.
The rhythm section, a little change up here tonight. Of course, Mark McDaniel on the PA. And
as always, as should be.
Well, not always, because he has already missed a game.
It was a good reason, though, as that's a big swing for strike 2.
He got married.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't your wedding. Okay, it wasn't your wedding. And he didn't officiate because he did not take his black and white refereeing shirt. So
or whistle. That one's going to hop outside for a full count, Tim.
Nice stop by Austin Kreider as we get set for a Full Count Ministries full count.
I'm set for it. I'm ready.
The 10th batter to come to the plate here in the second inning.
It's a good sign, but only 2 hits in the entire game. Oh, big strike 3 there on a swing. As Jerry White would like to have that one back. And still the damage done on this one. 2 runners left aboard for the Rhythm. Only 2 hits come across. And 5 runs come across. 6-1 is your score. Rhythm lead over the Paducah Chiefs. Take a break. Top of the third when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free. Because sometimes the basics are more than enough, making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Thank you to our title sponsor all season long, Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You can check them out on the web, rhythmcdjr.com, or give them a call, 615-733-4999. That number again, 615-733-4999. Your hometown dealer with home run deals. Huge part of this team and broadcast.
The old jalopy showing up.
Yeah. Do not adjust your dial. That is not a 1932 Bomber getting ready to take off. That is just the Gator here at Drakes Creek Park.
Driven by Micah Smithson, typically. The middle son of John and Amy Smithson. Gunnar Bingham from Murray State up for the Paducah Chiefs, the right fielder, number 9 hole hitter.
1-2 goes 1-3 as that's a punch out again for Wilkins here, who is starting to feel it.
Took something off of that one. Bingham out in front of that.
Brings us up to Will Gibbs of
Second baseman,
Catawba.
Will Gibbs.
No, Carson Newman. Catawba Waba is on my head right now. That's just sitting right there. Catawba. As that one's fouled off for a AAA Autoglass foul ball. Maureen Thompson says, I worry Jack will not wake to his alarm tomorrow morning after all the beep, beep, beeps. Is that Mommy?
Maureen is Mommy. We need to turn the camera around for Mommy and show little Jack.
Beeping away.
Only child, right, Jack? Yes, sir. Only child. The lonesome dove.
0-2 count here. One away. Wilkins trying to get another punch out. Oof, thought he had it there. 1-2. It's a good-looking pitch. Marine is up for the idea of turning the camera around. And he says that is not an option.
Well, I'd be the
camera's stuck.
I'd be the one having to do it, and I don't want that mess.
Hit out towards center, and Robertson will let it bounce ahead of him.
That's not Robertson today.
No, it's not. It's Reese Holbrook.
They done switched up on you.
They did.
Shortstop.
That was the first hit of the ball game for the Chiefs.
Second time for Gibbs to get on base. Scored his last time up, the opening run of tonight's ball game. Now Sammy Kostranik. Struck out his last time up.
Paducah defeated the Rhythm up at Paducah for the very first time in Rhythm history and Paducah history. 15-0 prior to that game, now 15-1 in head-to-head competition. Full Count looking to start another winning streak against the Chiefs.
0-2 count here, one away, runner on first. And that one's hit towards short. Quick play at second, on to first, and that one will not get there in time, but got the lead runner for the second out. This will bring up Ben Brumbaugh.
Two away brings up the center fielder, Ben Brumbaugh.
Center fielder for the Paducah Chiefs. That one goes outside to start the AB. Maggie Williams checking in on Facebook says, "Go Rhythm."
No kissy face?
No kissy face at all, but I bet the little guy on the inside is probably saying "Go Rhythm" as well.
I think he's tumbling, rolling around,
punching. 1-1 count.
You didn't give your wife a shout out. You just said her name.
That is a shout out.
Well, Williams, fairly common last name. I mean, not everybody knows that Maggie Williams is the
anybody who's anybody
spouse
knows that
to
Maggie
Zach.
Williams is my wife. 1-2 count, by the way.
Who's with child.
Foul balls to the Merchant Pavilion.
So are you ready to make the announcement that you have decided to name your son Timothy Mark Ken Williams?
Well,
No?
we're going to call him Ken, but that won't be his official name.
You're going to call him Ken. You're not going to call him Little Timmy?
That'll be his Christian name, I guess.
First, second. He could be third, fourth Timothy. Throw over to first.
Not in time.
Not in time. Not this time. The size difference over there between Caleb Nix at 6'7" and Sammy Kostranik at not 6'7".
Fouled off there. Is there anyone else in
5'8".
the league who is even close to his outside of who we got? We got a 6'4" on our team. Seiler.
Josh Seiler. The tallest they have, from what I'm seeing, is 6'4" Bishop Woods. So I haven't done that research yet. I have done.
Well, get on it.
I have done this research that the Paducah Chiefs came into the league in 2016. Full Count Ministries. Full count to Ben Brumbaugh from Lincoln Trail College. 3-hole hitter. Another throw over to first base.
Maureen Thompson says, "I will be happy with a pick of Jack and you guys at the end of the game. Go Rhythm." So there's your trade-off as ball 4 moves it to first and second. I think I heard Brooke Carmen
That was
come
Brooke
through the
Carmen.
mic.
Yeah, that was a Brooke Carmen encouragement.
Third baseman, Gage Griggs.
Spencer
Gage
Wilkins
Griggs stepping
stays at the host home of John and Amy Smithson. along with Elliot Bray and Jonah Smithson, their son. Popped up, shallow center field. Reese Holbrook will come in.
And has it.
He makes the catch. Attaboy, Reese.
Third out, 2 runners left aboard. No runs come across as it's 6-1, headed to the bottom of the third. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never for security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Bottom of the third inning here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here on the Full Count Broadcast Network as due up here for the Full Count Rhythm. Walker Strange, Caleb Nix, Zeb Burns.
6, 7, and 8. Walk, single walk. That right-handed pitcher throwing from the left side. Joe Pecco out there again.
He'd probably play better if he stopped throwing backwards.
I checked the Murray State website. It shows him as a left-handed pitcher as well, also from Cadiz, Kentucky. Trigg County High School.
Plane's taken back off. 0-2 count. There's a football that just got into frame. Don't worry, we're at a baseball game right now. A big swing there from Strange for strikeout on that one. Brings up Caleb Nix. That is 3 straight strikeouts for the Rhythm.
3 straight for
First
Pecco.
baseman, Caleb Nix.
Caleb Nix stepping up. Was just a bit shy of a home run Oppo Taco last time up. Only got a single out of it.
Brody Smithson on the hop. Our bat boy tonight. Right now he's the ball boy because he went to retrieve a ball.
Big swing for strike one. You got to wear many hats around here.
Well, sometimes it's a helmet, sometimes it's a hat. Caleb Abney, third base coach, first year coach with the Rhythm. Most recently was the head coach at Lancaster Bible College up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, D3 school. Was there for 2 years. Now looking for a new opportunity.
1-2 delivery that misses outside. Peck has been pretty consistent since getting in. And a high one that he chases for strike 3, and that is 4 straight strikeouts for Pekka and the Full Count Rhythm. This will bring up Zeb Burns trying to break that record up. It's not a stat line you want to see continue here for the Rhythm, who are leading 6-1, but only have 1 more hit than Paducah, and that's 2-1. Ball 1. Burns walked last time up. That one's hit towards right field, but will go foul.
There's our adult male in the green vest hustling after it like an 8-year-old. I don't know what he's doing. I just hope he doesn't elbow some little kid on his way out there.
Another foul ball.
He needs to just let the kids go get it.
AAA auto glass foul ball. Thankfully, no glass out there right now. Gotta tell them to stop putting that stuff out here. It's become a target.
Got some upgrades to the ballpark here. I believe they're finally finished with the netting around the backstop from dugout to dugout, as well as the new wall and netting down the left field line. So Drakes Creek Park being improved, not only by the park, but also by Full Count Ministries.
2-2 count. And one he didn't fully commit, and he wants that one back, and that is a lot of strikeouts in a row, Tim. 5 of them to be exact. One for each finger on your right hand or left hand. We will take a break and get you to the top of the 4th inning. No runs come across, no one left on. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Top of the 4th as Javi Beal stepping in. And leads off with a AAA auto glass foul ball.
Nice backhand off the wall by Caleb Nix.
Those come in handy.
To have a nice backhand. Especially if you're a tennis or ping pong player.
Or a first baseman. Must be football night here at the park. A lot of kids with footballs in their hands.
We had day 3 of kids camp today, though. A lot better weather today. Cooler temperatures.
2-2 count here. Spencer Wilkins still on the rubber for the Rhythm.
Jack, don't call me Armstrong Thompson. What grades, what age group do you have? There's the 9 and 10-year-olds.
Oh, there's a not fully committed swing. They're going to say he fouled that one off.
And it hit the ground, did not, Jackson Cawthorn did not catch it cleanly, so it's not strike 3. So the kids are 5 to 12, and tomorrow will be the last day of camp, and I believe they'll all be at tomorrow night's game.
Oh, and got the punch up for a backwards K there on Javi Beal. Good there for Spencer Wilkins. That will bring up
designated hitter Bryant Bird.
Bryant Bird.
2 Southeast Illinois College players back-to-back. Here, number 5 and 6 in the order. 2 and 3 are Lincoln Trail teammates.
Fly out over to second. Last time up.
Here comes your boy Kevin Pomeroy, Zach. Up the steps.
Kevin Pomeroy on his way apparently to the press box.
He better be bringing food. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, Clear the riffraff and bring some food. That's what we're asking for Old Palms. As that's a AAA auto glass foul ball.
Uh-oh, here comes his wingman, Mike Bogle, too. Double trouble.
0-2 delivery. Thought about it. Held off, and that'll be ball one. 1-2 count now.
Stay tuned after the game for the Corson Fire and Security Player of the Game. And a little later on, Jaggers Construction Alumni Spotlight.
That one's hit towards center.
Reese Holbrook has it measured and makes the catch for out number 2.
Two away brings up the left fielder, Andrew Burns.
Andrew Burns struck out his last time up. And that one's breaking in for strike one. A 1 count here. Fans at a big one there. Speaking of fans, Kevin Pomeroy is leaving the building. Super fan. 0-2 delivery and swung on for the third out. Spencer Wilkins is feeling it as well right now. That's the second strikeout for Andrew Burns tonight. 5 strikeouts on the night so far for Spencer Wilkins. And we will get you to the bottom of the fourth when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you, bottom of the fourth inning, as the Full Count Rhythm lead the Paducah Chiefs 6-1. And 2 up here for the Rhythm.
Leading off the bottom of the
Levi
fourth
Perrell,
Drew
Drew Robertson,
Perrell.
and Reese Holbrook as they are trying to snap a 5-strikeout streak for Joe Pekka, who came in for relief of Jake Gothrop. Tale of 2 pitchers right there as well, as one had almost 5 straight walks. One comes in with 5 straight strikeouts. And it's a swinging strike one to start the at-bat for Levi Perrell. Walked his last time, got stranded on the base paths.
He couldn't find his way home.
Nick Gilbert on Facebook says, "Go Rhythm." Appreciate Nick checking in. All the way from St. Louis, Missouri. 1-1 count here.
Sit, ball, sit.
That one's hit over second and over the shoulder. Catch there for Gibbs. As
that
that'll
breaks
be
the
out
string.
number 1. It's something different.
Small steps.
And this will bring up Drew Robertson.
Right fielder, Drew Robertson.
Levi Perrell's teammate at Catawba down in Salisbury, North Carolina.
Catawba. As it's been a walk fest for him so far. Walked twice on his 2 times at the plate. Strike called in there. 0-1 count. Mark McDaniel, a fan of that call. Agreed with it wholeheartedly. Big swing there. Got the feet all over the place there for Drew. 0-2 now. Nana from Naperville watching alongside her soybean and corn.
She's watching with great interest here.
That one goes outside, ball one. With much aplomb.
I don't know. We had Carson Plumidor a year ago from Georgia Southwest.
1-2 count. That's fouled off. Staying alive. Ah.
I got that one.
There we go. 1-2 count.
Robertson, a 6-foot, 170-pound rising senior. Beach High School here locally in Sumner County, and started out at Freed Hardman and then transferred to Catawba. Has now played 2 seasons down in North Carolina. Before he started with the Rhythm in 2021, I'm sure he had never heard of Catawba College.
I think it was circled on his map. That one's popped up, and it'll go over the Framework Athletics Hospitality tent and be a AAA Auto Glass foul ball.
AAA Auto Glass.
2-2 count here for Robertson, one away. Pekka deals. That's hit towards third, and it'll get through the gap as Robertson is on the board, rounding first. Going to take a big round, but will come back for a one-out single.
10th of the season for Drew. Only the 3rd hit of the ball game for full count.
Reese Holbrook stepping in, looking for his first hit as a full count Rhythm player. And then Naperville sending a woohoo with a heart.
We need Griffin Shelton's girlfriend who sent in the kissy face last time. We need all these guys' girlfriends to be sending a kissy face in. Grace, Griffin Shelton's girlfriend. I wonder if she's listening in today along with Griffin's folks, Bobby and Emily. We met them up at the Paducah game the other night.
Jeff Cruz is checking in. Let's Go Rhythm on Facebook. Showing bunt here for Holbrook.
Is Jeff Cruz going to go on the Nicaragua mission trip with his son Tyler coming up on Sunday? That's the question that I'd like to know. Jeff has been on mission before, the throw down at first base, and Javi Beal's got to come off the base to collect that throw. But Tyler Cruz and Henry Jackson are heading down with the team this Sunday for a week in Nicaragua.
That'll be popped up left field.
Left fielder doesn't see it.
I don't either.
It's out of here. Did it? I don't know if it hopped over. I think it hopped over.
That will be
it bounced over.
Ground rule double. So to second goes Holbrook as his first hit as a full count Rhythm player. And then Robertson will have to stay at third.
A do-dat double off the bat of Reese Holbrook.
It was a 3-0 count. He swung that on too.
Jackson
almost got it out of here. Jackson Cothran stepping in now. Already has an RBI, a couple RBIs under his belt. As he has a chance to get a couple more here.
Infield playing in.
That's fouled off. Football goes across your camera.
Is it taking up a lot of the screen?
Yeah, I mean, you see it.
Might have to get somebody to go down there and move those guys.
That's Pomeroy. He needs to ask them to get rid of the riffraff.
They're kids. They're not riffraff. They're just kids. Come on, Zach. You're going to have one of those soon. Maybe not. They won't come out that big.
1-1 count here, one away. Runners on second and third.
No, then they become pumpkins and honey.
Ooh, big swing there by Cothran.
Pekka retired the first 5 batters he faced on strikes and got a pop out. Now back-to-back hits, single by Robertson and a double by Holbrook. There's runners at second and third with 1 out. There's the disengagement. I never heard that term until the last year or so, as Austin Kreider will go out and talk to Pekka. You get, as a pitcher, you get 1 disengagement per batter. Otherwise, then it is a ball on the batter, or on the right. It's not a balk. It's just a ball. The batter actually only gets 1 timeout per at bat as well. Is that right? Okay. Trying to speed up the game. Unless he's got a big old gnat in his eye. If he's got a gnat in the eye, you can call timeout, and then you got to prove. You got to show the umpire the gnat. Now we have a volleyball.
Sports night here at the park. 2-2 count.
Oh, I just found out there's 2 pumpkins listening right now down in Mississippi. Down near Grand Nora. They are in Caledonia, Mississippi. My grandson Reese, not Holbrook, but Snapka, and Sloan Snapka, as that ball's hit out to left field. That's going to drop.
And it will drop. Take a hop, and 1 run will score, as that's an RBI single for Jackson Cothran. Back-to-back singles for the kid. 3 RBIs on the night. Not a bad night, if you ask me.
They don't ask you how hard you hit them. They just
Left
see the
fielder,
results.
Cooper Holbrook.
7-1 now your score. Runners on the corners. Brought to you by CrossFit Hendersonville. Lindsay and Ryan McDuffie. Not McDucky. That's a different couple.
Yeah. They're the host home of this young man right here, Cooper Holbrook, for the 2nd year in a row.
It's called strike 1.
So little Reese Snapka and Sloan Snapka listening in, along with their mommy Cassidy, who is with child.
Her as well, eh?
Another baby girl in October, as a runner goes.
Throw down to second. Not in time. It was strike 2 that came across.
They're going to say that is interference? That is crazy. He swung his bat. They're going to call Cooper Holbrook. He's got to be out. And they're going to send the runner back to first base. But
Carmen's going to talk to our home plate umpire. We don't have him mic'd up today, so.
We have the batter interference this time, but I don't. I looked specifically at Cooper Holbrook on the swing, and it did not look to me like he interfered with the catcher.
Do you want spicy chicken? Yes, 2 spicies. As Chick-fil-A of Rivergate going to be feeding the broadcast booth as well tonight. And Tim trying to get the actual scoring decision here, as Cooper Holbrook is still standing up there. He showed an out. I saw the home plate umpire show out, I thought.
They did not.
Now they're going to call time here. As
this is. I don't think this is correct.
I saw the movement here.
Well, I'm watching a replay of it right here. Ken, you want to watch this?
And you, of course, can watch this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, they're saying that he hit him with the bat on his follow through. So he's not. It's not going to be interference on. They're just going to call the strike. Okay, that's what it is.
0-2 count all the same before that.
No, yeah, it was
okay. I had 0-2 already on here and hadn't done anything. That one's fouled off.
And my son-in-law is also watching the broadcast. I need to slide Andrew in there as well. Maybe even his mom and stepdad. I don't know if Gams and Pawpaw Sean are also listening in.
That one goes high. A little confusion there. No longer runners at second, but it'll be runners on the corner still.
Okay, it's 8:20. Sloan's not listening. She's been asleep for 2 hours.
Can only be so lucky. Runner goes.
He did it again.
No throw down.
Did he not backswing again right there?
Designated hitter, Jared White.
Jared White stepping up. Runners on second and third.
So stolen base for Jackson Cawthorn.
That is a rough night so far for Cooper Holbrook. 3 strikeouts in a row.
Take a cut,
White
Jared.
Just sent one to the moon. At least he tried for a big strike one.
He heard that we haven't had a home run yet. If you don't swing hard, you're not going to hit one out.
That one rides inside. One count.
Lefty on lefty matchup right here. Joe Pecca now with 6 strikeouts.
Adam Spade saying if they just called it a strike, then why did the runner have to go back?
Yeah, I think they called it a strike and some sort of an interference with the bat hitting the catcher. So inadvertent interference. That's an official.
He didn't mean to hit him with the bat.
Ken's making rules up over here.
And there's one on the outside corner.
So Joe Pecca was in 2 ball games for Murray State this past spring. Pitched 2 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs that were earned, walked 2, struck out 1. He struck out 6 in this game in now 2 innings worth of work.
So I believe a home plate umpire just said something to the fans out there. Maybe you were chirping at that call. And that will be strike number 3 and the third out. But 1 run does come across. The full count Rhythm lead at 7-1, 2 left on board. Top of the 5th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free. Because sometimes the basics are more than enough, making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Through 4 innings of baseball, Full Count Rhythm lead at 7-1 as Spencer Wilkins returning for another inning of action. Back to the Chiefs here. Austin Kreider, Gunnar Bingham, and Will Gibbs as we're going to go 8-9-1 here to start the top of the 5th. Last time up, Kreider grounded out. As that one is fouled off. AAA Autoglass foul ball, stayed inside the park. Cawthorn wants to talk to his pitcher. Said, hey, 4 innings of work, and you hadn't thrown that pitch. What was that? What finger do I put down? 1-1 count. 67 degrees. Very nice night after some pretty hot days through here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. It's nice to go out to the car this morning and didn't have that heat inside of it. There's a picture of a little baby. Who's that?
That's little Sloaney Baloney, who's apparently still up. My daughter sends a picture. What is going on down there?
Go to bed, Sloan.
8:30? She's never seen 8:30 in her life, as far as I knew. When she's staying in Grandpa and Zizi's house, I'll tell you, she doesn't see 8:30 at night.
2-1 count. That one missed somewhere.
She's the best sleeping baby I've ever seen. She's like clockwork.
That one's in there for a strike. We're just making them up as we go now. Full count.
Full Count Ministries. Full count. I don't know if Ken has taught Stephanie yet about the full count first pitch foul balls. So.
And swung on for strike 3.
So that's a no under the full count first pitch foul ball.
But it's a good no. Just put a star next to
for
that
the
no.
rhythm it is, but that's an 0 for 2 on full count first pitch foul balls.
I think you're about 4 for 100 so far in this one. Gunnar Bingham stepping up, struck out his last time up. Mimi in North Carolina is coming next week to see Levi, Drew, and Griffin. Enjoy watching you guys. As showing bunt and stayed in there for strike 1. That one misses on the inside part of the plate. 1-1 count. We changed the mojo up here a little bit in the press box. I'm adorning my hat from the last 2 seasons that I had not worn yet this season. I had bought a new hat for the season, the all-white Full Count FC that you're able to get on a store now as well. We have the merch store that you can go and check everything out at fullcountrhythm.com. But hadn't worn this one, which the Full Count have had some great nights of baseball played under this cap.
Looks like all kinds of other stuff has happened underneath that cap right there, too, because
there's been some
one dirty-looking cap. Somebody needs to teach you how to clean a hat.
No, you don't wash away the luck here. Mark understands. Tim has never seen a hat that he won't wash. As that's strike 3. Got to give it up to the hat. 3 strikeouts in a row here. Possibly bringing up number 4 in the form of Will Gibbs. Back to the top of the order.
To the top of the lineup, second baseman Will Gibbs.
He is yet to be retired. Walking a single.
Evan Blair says, yeah, Spencer stroked that thing. Talking about the pitches. It's Evan Baer, by the way, not Blair. Apologies. 0-1 count, 2 away.
And timeout at the plate.
I think I got bit by a horsefly a second ago. Just keeping everybody involved. That one's fouled off.
Just want to make sure everybody knows.
I'm struggling up here. The heroic effort of this broadcast.
Push through. Push through.
0-2 count. That one's fouled off, and I think that might have hit our home plate umpire.
Well, it hit Jackson Cothran's glove to start with. So if it hit John Higdon, shouldn't have hurt. It's the same score that yesterday's game finished with, 7-1.
That one hits the turf. No dirt here in the infield, at least, for Drakes Creek number 3.
And if it ends like this, Zach, just another anomaly here. This will be the 3rd win for Full Count Rhythm, all by the score of 7-1.
And struck it out. Got another one. 4 in a row here for Spencer Wilkins. I don't know if he's going to continue
Let's see if he comes back out in the 6th.
I'd like to see it, though. He is pitching hot right now. 7-1 through 4 1/2 innings. Take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here for the bottom of the 5th inning, where the Full Count Rhythm are leading the Paducah Chiefs 7-1. Tim Reese, we have a new pitcher in for the Paducah Chiefs. Who do we got here?
We got number 25, Corey Cissell. So I'm going to go with it.
Cicero.
Cissell, another Southeastern Illinois College player. I don't know that I'm going to try to tackle that the city he's from in Kentucky, though. Right-handed pitcher, 5'11", 220-pound sophomore. Should I go for it? Katawa, Kentucky, the one that says number 25.
Oh, I didn't hear the number.
Number 25.
Kuttawa?
Kuttawa. Maybe it's Smith, and all those letters are silent.
Someone send us the
Kuttawa
phonics. Phonics.
I bet it's not G-O-D or G-A-W-D.
Stepping up to the plate, Walker Strange. Be the first batter, Cecil will see.
Or Cissell, C-I-S-S-E-L-L. Not sure which one it is. Could be Cecil, but.
Let's just say it however you want to. Cecil?
That's what I'm going with. I don't care how you do it.
I'm going to spell that out phonetically.
Not Sissy, but Cissel.
Big hack there for Strange. One-two delivery, and that rides inside the shoulder of Strange.
He's pretty thick. He can handle that one.
That's wearing one for the team there to get on the board.
That's his first bruise of the year.
Many more to come.
Now batting for the Rhythm, first baseman Caleb.
Caleb Nix stepping in. Struck out his last time, as half the team did.
7
Almost.
strikeouts for Joe Pekka in 2 2/3 innings. Give up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. No walks. Excellent appearance for the young left-hander from Cadiz, Kentucky.
Big swing there. Julie Beal checking in on Facebook says pronounced like missile, but with a beginning S sound.
Sissel.
Sissel.
Which is how I was saying it, right? Okay.
Good job.
Mark McDaniel did the same thing over the loudspeaker here.
It is
Drakes
loud.
Creek Park. Well, English is his first language, and he does an excellent job pronouncing all the letters in the order in which he sees them. It's an awesome job.
A, E, I, O, and U.
Why? Because we like you.
1-1 count here. It's getting late here early. 2-1. Mark McDaniel gave us a book at the end of the year last year, Yogiisms. And I read that thing cover to cover.
We need to
and
bring.
I can't remember but maybe 3 of them.
We need to. Well, you just said one of them.
I know, that's one of them. Take it.
Yeah. Now the next 5 innings are going to be Mark McDaniel. He instead of his devotional book at night, his Bible Devo book, he's reading Yogi.
3-1 count here for Sissel. Caleb Nix trying to get another single here. That's going to get him rung up.
I'm guessing it's about 3 times that Caleb Nix has thought he's walked.
Yes.
Reached down to take off that
full count, Tim.
Shin guard. And Full Count Ministries. Go to fullcountministries.com. See all that the ministry is doing in baseball around the world.
Well, it's fouled off into the glove. And will be a second strikeout for Caleb Nix in this ball game.
And the first full count, first pitch foul ball of the day that I have.
Second baseman, Zeb Burns.
Zeb Burns stepping up to the plate. How many you got, Ken?
Yeah, Ken. How many you're 1 for what? 1 for 3. It's 1 for 3, Ken. What game are you watching? Oh, that's right. He's still doing homework back there.
Burns struck out his last time up. One away here with a runner on first in the form of Walker Strange, who got plunked, as my cohort would say. That one misses low. 1-1 count.
Zeb Burns, 5'10", 165-pound redshirt junior. He is actually from Salisbury, North Carolina, the home of Catawba. Went to Jesse Carson High School. A biology major, the son of Tim and Melinda Burns, brother to Allie and Kayla.
Pickoff move to first, not in time.
Has a mama in Salisbury as well as a grandpa in Salisbury, North Carolina. He's staying with teammate Drew Robertson at Drew's mother's house, Heather Robertson, Drew's dad and stepmother. Andrew and Autumn also are host home families.
Called strike 2, 1-2 count. I haven't said this in a little bit. I want to say it. Remember, if you're watching Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, give us a follow, like, or subscribe on all of those platforms. Stay up to date with the Rhythm. Even if you're a Paducah Chief fan, next time we see you, you'll be able to watch the stream, the video stream here as well. That one's hit towards right field. Tim's got your call.
It's down toward the bullpen, and it falls harmlessly into the natural grass that is on the outside of the artificial turf infield. Count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gunnar Bingham gave it a gallant attempt but could not make the play. So I wonder if Andrew Burns out in left field is any relation to Zeb Burns, who's in the batter's box. I'm going to go with no.
Or maybe Mr. That will be popped up. Called off over at first for the second out. As Beal's able to bring that one in. I don't know what this walk-up song is, but Levi Perel to the plate.
Shortstop, Levi.
I got Mark McDaniel on that one. Got him. Cut him into his job there a little bit. He asked me a couple days ago, how do I change this? And I said, I got the man for you. That's a big hit. Go high into the night sky and go out of play.
We need a chainsaw. We need a chainsaw on the tree right behind the dugout.
Need another windstorm.
Need Andy Gilley, Parks Director, to authorize this broadcaster right here to bring his chainsaw up here. We can do a little mini haircut. We can give it a shave like I give myself a shave.
Just take it down all the same.
Or just do it on the right side. Maybe do I don't know, what would that be, a half a mohawk?
Kind of like the power company does with lines and trees. 0-1 count. And another AAA auto glass foul ball. Hope that one gets back to the merch tent. That one was a little farther away.
I think that happened in White House.
Mimi throwing in a verse of the night. Proverbs 3:6. As that one is ball one.
She's going right after 4 and 5, which is the normal Proverbs 3. Yeah, if you're going to memorize Proverbs 3, typically it's going to be 4 and 5.
Your buddy got the foul ball down there.
That ball's off the glove of Austin Kreider.
Should have had the popcorn. That'll get Strange up to second.
I'll understand that. I should have had the popcorn.
Shouldn't have.
Oh, because he's got butterfingers? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm clued in now. But I don't think that's going to be a pass ball. That's a bit wild up top. Is that?
Hit the glove.
It's still wild.
That means it's a catchable ball. That's a catchable ball.
If you knew it was going to be pitched up there. Don't argue with our official score. Ooh, that was close. 2-2 went inside. And
full count, Tim.
And who's this full count brought to you by?
I think it's the Full Count Ministries full count.
Stay tuned after the game. We'll have the Full Count Ministries verse of the game.
Not Proverbs 3:6.
And we'll also figure out what Proverbs 3:6 is.
That's going to be hit out center field.
Caught by Ben Brumball out there for out number 3.
One runner left aboard here as we get you to the top of the 6th. 7-1, your score. The Full Count Rhythm have the lead. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you at Drake Street Park. 5 innings of play through. 7-1 your score. Full Count leads the Paducah Chiefs as we have a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen, Tim Reese.
Tyler Cruz from the University of Mobile. He's a Ram. Don't call him the Mobile Bears. They don't like that. 6'3", 220-pound left-handed pitcher. Rising senior, and he'll be headed to Nicaragua this Sunday with teammate Henry Jackson and Jacob Oldham, Reed Glover, and a host of others to go down and spread the gospel, play a little baseball. He's from Lexington, Alabama. Went to Lexington High School. Also out of high school, went to Lawson State Community College. Formerly played in the Ohio Valley League with the Henderson Flash a couple of years ago. He is the son of Jeff and Missy Cruz and the brother to Courtney Rambo and Todd Cruz. staying at the host home of Eric and Tina Stewart. His mentor this summer is Charlie Gregg, a Team Reese coach in the Full Count Fall League.
Crickets are out. They come out at a certain time of night. 1-0 count goes 2-0. As Cruz now gets his first strike in there. And speaking of Cruz, Spencer Wilkins, he was cruising through this roster.
Speaking of which.
2-2 count. Spencer Wilkins left off a 4-strikeout
stretch there. He had 5 and 6 batters, didn't he?
Yeah. And keeping with tradition around here, first punch out for Tyler Cruz, as Mark McDaniel said over the loudspeaker. Tina Stewart checking out Facebook says, "Go Tyler."
His strikeout was of the backward variety there.
I was going to ask you. The two guys who should be watching missed it. Ben Brombaugh stepping up. Fouls one off. AAA auto glass foul ball.
Spencer Wilkins goes 5 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run, which was unearned. Walked 2, struck out 8. Did not hit a batter, and he is in line for his first win of the year. Tyler Cruz, the second time that he has appeared to face the Paducah Chiefs.
Another AAA auto glass foul ball. No glass shattering this time, as that one nestles safely onto pavement.
Cruz went 2 1/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs that were earned. Walked 2, struck out 4, took the loss against
Don't
Paducah.
know where that one missed. I mean, good night. That was strike 3 right there. There would have been another backwards K. But that is ball 1, 1-2 count. That one's hit down the third base line. Deep throw here for Strange, and a good backhand there by Caleb Nix for the second out. Gage Griggs stepping up, struck out his last time.
2 away brings up the third baseman, Gage Griggs.
Tim Reese going to the replay booth for that one. Nods his head. Strike 3, not called. Now misses the outside corner by touching it.
Griggs reached on an error and flew out to center field.
Micah Smithson coming in the clutch here with the Chick-fil-A.
Did Larry Gore help bring it up? No, he
No.
came up empty-handed. Larry, what are you doing? Huh? You can't come up here empty-handed like that. There's a fly ball down that right field line. It might be playable for Drew Robertson, but he overran it. And
Too fast.
Foul ball. He got over there a little too quickly. It'll be just a foul ball. Larry Gore's helping around here doing something. We're just not seeing it. He's a behind-the-scenes kind of a guy. You got any kids going to Nicaragua? Riley's going. What week's he going?
2 weeks in July.
He's going for 2 weeks in July. Okay. And what?
1-2 count delivered and swung on for strike 3 and the third out. Tyler cruising through that lineup there as the Full Count Rhythm will lead it 7-1 through 5.5 innings. Take a break. Bottom of the 6th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free. Because sometimes the basics are more than enough. Making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank. Banking made easy. On purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network. Got some changes on the Paducah Chiefs roster so far. Then Tim Reese will get those over to you here in just a bit. As due up for the Full Count Rhythm be Drew Robertson, Reese Holbrook, Jackson Cothran, as we are to the top of the order here in the bottom of the six. Tried to get Tim Reese to do the play-by-play while I have some dinner over here.
All you got to do is ask. I'm not shy.
I'll run the plates if you want to talk about it.
New catcher on for Paducah, Cal York from Wabash Valley College. As I said earlier, they lost in the championship game to Central Florida in the JUCO Division I World Series over in Grand Junction, Colorado. Don't know if Cal York was up there for that tournament or not. Looks like he says Carmi, Illinois. I'm not sure if that's a misprint, if it's Carmel. That ball is driven into right field, and the hottest hitter in the OVL, Drew Robertson, delivers another base hit. He's been on base. He's been on base 4 times. Thought you were going to eat.
I'm going back to eating, Tim.
Center fielder Reese Holbrook.
Reese Holbrook ground rule double to left field. Andrew Burns, the left fielder, did not see it off the bat. The only first time he saw it was when it was popping over the left field fence. Big hack on a high fastball from Corey Sissel in his second inning of work. Hit the first batter that he faced, Walker Strange, and then retired the next 3 in order. Now giving up a leadoff single to Drew Robertson. Holbrook 1 for 3, squares to bunt, takes the pitch, throw down to second base. Drew Robertson in safely with a stolen base. That is Drew's 3rd theft of the year in 4 tries. Count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to Reese Holbrook, playing in his first game with the Full Count Rhythm. Just finished his junior year, I believe, or maybe a redshirt year. As he swings over the breaking pitch there at North Carolina. They were defeated in the NCAA regional tournament. On deck, Jackson Cothran, who's 2 for 3. Foul ball straight back. Reese Holbrook wearing the number 2. Younger brother by 1 year, Cooper Holbrook, who's a second-year player with Full Count, wears the number 24. Breaking pitch misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The left-handed hitting center fielder, 5'11", 175 pounds. Exercise and sports science major, the son of Chad and Jennifer Holbrook. Of course, Chad is the head coach at the College of Charleston, where he's been in that position since 2018. As he swings through a pitch right there, goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jackson Cawthorn 2 for 3, 3
Catcher
RBIs.
Jackson Cawthorn.
Draws a cross in his batter's box before tapping the plate a few times and getting ready from the left side. Saw Jackson play a number of games this year for Motlow State. Caught all 3 games against Volunteer State, and then Motlow State several games in the TCCAA conference tournament hosted at Vol State. Never saw any other catcher for Motlow State. Fouls that one off, and just off the roof of the Merch Pavilion. That shouldn't take long to get that ball back.
Auto glass foul balls to the Merch Pavilion.
He's got a Papal and Nana in Murfreesboro and a Grandma Pat in Florence, Alabama, does Jackson Cawthorn. Played 44 games this year with Motlow State, hit .259. Breaking pitch, catches that outside corner. Jackson Cawthorn, who's been standing and squatting in front of John Higdon all game, looks back and says, "Now, John, are you sure that was a strike?" John says, "Yes, it was." 1 ball, 2 strikes. A year ago with the Rhythm, Jackson played in 15 games. Just gets a piece of that one, fights it off. He was a late addition, actually not real late. We lost 2 catchers early on. Frankie Delgado, I think, got in 4 games. Harrison Travis had some knee issues, and we were down to 1 catcher, Ryan Miller, for a little bit. Phone call to Jackson Cawthorn, and he came as quickly as he could. Played in 15 games, 3 doubles, a home run, 12 RBIs, hit .264. Helped the Rhythm win their first championship in 2nd year of existence. Of course, Full Count came in 2nd place to Du Bois County in 2021, and then returned the favor by defeating Du Bois County in 2 games a year ago. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Corey Sissel on the mound, the 3rd pitcher for the Paducah Chiefs. Drive out to left field again. This one in the air, and it'll be caught by left fielder Andrew Burns. And on the play, the hustling Drew Robertson moves up to 3rd base. Now with 2 outs, Cooper Holbrook steps up. He is 0 for 3 with the hat trick right now, hoping to stave off the golden sombrero, drive in the 8th run of the ballgame for Full Count. Todd Hamilton on the radio call for the Paducah Chiefs down right behind home plate. It pop up in the infield, now foul territory. Now that's a dancing bear play as Javi Beal started in fair territory, ran 6 steps into foul territory, then comes back into fair territory and makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on. We're through 6, 2/3 of the way. 7-1, Full Count leads. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Through 6 innings of play, full count Rhythm lead at 7-1. Tim Reed, Zach Williams here with you as Javi Beal, Brian Bird, and Andrew Burns take over on the batting side of things. Tyler Cruz still on the rubber for the Rhythm. First pitch goes high. Just letting him know whose plate that is. As the fantastic Tim Reese took over, as I was preoccupied in that last inning.
Those Chick-fil-A of Rivergate spicy chicken sandwiches are pretty good, aren't they?
They came with some Chick-fil-A sauce this time, too.
It's nothing but the best from Todd and Linda Hunley.
It really is. 1-1 count here. That one's fouled off. 1-2 now.
Todd Hunley's been on a couple trips with the Full Count Rhythm, Full Count Ministries. He's been to Nicaragua. He's also been to Austria when there was a trip there, I believe, last year.
And swinging, strike 3. Tyler Cruz picking up where he left off. Javi Bill setting down strikes for the second time, this time swinging at it instead of looking at it.
Hitter, Bryant Burns.
Bryant Burns stepping in now. He has popped out 2 times in a row. Once to second, once to center.
The designated hitter from southeastern Illinois.
Larry Gore letting us know that it is slightly raining outside. Meteorologist Larry Gore.
Well, the Framework Athletics hospitality tent is
really being hospitalized.
It's being hospitable right now. There's nobody sitting in the stands. They're all underneath the tent. That's a tent, and we have a merch pavilion. There might be a few folks under the pavilion as well, which is not good news for Todd Hamilton down there on the radio side.
Oh, no. Should we, should I?
What can we do? Let him know that it's raining? Do we need to run and get an umbrella, have somebody hold it over his stuff?
Jeff Cruz on Facebook says Todd Hunley is amazing, was with him in Nicaragua for the Bible conference. Great, great guy.
You don't get any better than Todd Hunley. He's a big Vandy fan, too. And
he's really wanting to focus on the Rhythm right now.
He supports the – no, he's a big Commodore fan and big supporter of Vanderbilt athletics. Mm-hmm. That is fouled off. Good night. Who knew that there was so much glass over there on field 4? There's glass. Watch out, kids. There's glass everywhere.
It's coming down a little bit more than light. That is a steady downpour now.
It says, heads up, fire in the hole, another one off to the right. Andrew Burns from Liberty University, but no glass on that one. Mark McDaniel having fun with his
new toy,
new sounders. There's more to be had, too.
Oh, wait till what I send him.
From Lynchburg, Virginia, Andrew Burns. That is, in fact, where Liberty University is, isn't it?
Go Flames.
But as I sit next to a Virginian, Reston, Virginia. What do you do in Reston, Virginia, Zach? What do you think they do in Reston?
Sleep a lot.
They sleep, swing, and a miss.
That's strike number 3. Learn to pitch a little bit. Play a lot of golf. What's your handicap sit at? You don't know? How deep are your pockets? No,
there's number 5, Cal York, for his
Catcher,
first plate
Cal
appearance.
York.
Austin Kreider went 0 for 2. His night is over. Cal York came in the bottom of the 6th.
Called strike to start off the AB for him. Tyler Cruz is moving here. Oh, 2 count. 1 pitch away from getting us to the stretch. And there it is. The pitching tonight for the full count Rhythm has been magnificent so far.
13 strikeouts by Rhythm pitchers.
Been a great night so far on the mound. We will take a break. Stretch time here at Drakes Creek Park. We do it a little bit different, but you got to see it to believe it.
You got to be here.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here at Drakes Creek Park. Get your stretching on at home as we doing a little toe tapping here at the park.
You got to forgive us. It was a 7th inning stretch, and we were stretching.
Yes, we were. Full Count Rhythm leading 7-1. Just to remind me, Tim, because it has been a year since I guess we went through this, what is the early exit rules here at the ball game for the OVL? Are
10 after 7, right?
10 after 7.
And in yesterday's game, a 26-4 thumping by Bowling Green
Maybe we should make some
over
adjustments to
Hoptown. That one ended after 7. I think there was a 12-run inning and an 8-run inning, which I believe in the last 2 years, that 12-run inning was the most by any team in one inning. Prior to that, I believe the Rhythm had the most with a 10-run. A year ago, they had a 10-run and an 8-run inning in the game against the Franklin Duelers in a 19-4 win, I think, in a playoff game, wasn't it? Or was it a regular season? Take a hack, Jared White.
Who would like to turn around his fortune as he has struck out the last 2 times up. A lot of strikeouts on both teams tonight. That one's fouled off, 1-2 count.
There was 25 last night.
We're probably close to that. Got 13 on the other for the Rhythm.
They got 24 then all night long. That's not a strikeout.
Hit towards second, throw on to first in time. The first out.
Corey Sissel still out on the mound. This is his 3rd inning of work. He has now been through 9 batters. Walker Strange steps up for his 2nd shot at Corey Sissel. Sissel got him the first time with a hit by pitch.
Walker Strange stepping in. Called strike 1. I believe the rain has slowed a bit as people have creeped out of the hospitality tent. Framework Athletics hospitality tent.
Now, when you say creeped, you don't really mean like Army crawled. Jack, you know how to Army crawl?
Yes, sir.
You learned a little bit of Army crawling there at Virginia Military Institute?
Yes, sir.
That is quite what they were doing out there.
He also learned to say yes, sir. Very polite young man.
Yes, sir.
That one felt, there was a little bit of sass on that one, I think.
He threw a little sauce on that one. Or did you learn that is it Joe? Is that your dad?
No.
Nope.
Sir.
Gene.
Gene, okay. I don't know why I was thinking Joe Thompson. Gene and Maureen. I should remember that one.
Breaking pitch misses there, 3-1 count.
Did you learn that at that house? That yes sir, no sir stuff.
A little bit of both.
I grew up in the north. We didn't do that much.
Yeah, y'all are mean up there. That is popped up into the night sky. It's going to get out of play for a AAA Autoglass foul ball. Ooh, Mark McDaniel with the pump fake. He pump faked me. He was going for it.
Full Count Ministries, full count, 1 for 4 today on Full Count first pitch foul ball. Stay tuned after the game for the Full Count Ministries verse of the game.
That one bounces in the green part of the turf.
Walker Strange has walked twice, been hit by a pitch, and has struck out. So Corey Sissel doesn't want to have anything to do with Walker Strange. So I guess we ought to we can just kind of ride this Jaggers Construction Rhythm Alumni Spotlight. We don't really have a time to do it. We don't.
We could just not take a break this between 7 and 8.
Well, let's just do that. Just do that.
We could just keep talking nonstop.
I told you I did a lot of preparation. I've got enough to go. Lucas Gallen sending a text in saying that he is listening in on the program today. Lucas Gallen, former Full Count Fall League player and a young man that I mentored for a while, living down in the Atlanta area, working in the insurance business. Fine young man. Been on mission many times to Nicaragua. He was on that trip with us, wasn't he, Mark? Mark McDaniel and I.
Caleb
That's right.
Nix in the box, 0-2 count.
Oh, there's a ball game going on, too. So Lucas and Garrett Gallen. Ooh, he wanted to go after that 0-2 pitch. Good to hear from you, Lucas.
One-two count here for Nix. He was trying to get something going after 2 strikeouts. Had a single earlier. That one misses low. 2-2 count. Bottom of the 7th inning. Runner on first. 1 away. Corey Sissel facing Caleb Nix here. That one's going to be hit where no one is. And another single here for Caleb Nix. 2 for 4 tonight. Last time on, he scored. Let's see if they can continue that. And we're encroaching here on something.
A walk-off. Need 4 runs. Got the winning run on deck. And Levi Perrell.
Zeb Burns stepping in. Popped out his last time over at first.
Still looking for that elusive first hit as a Rhythm player.
Be a good time to get it here, Tim. Or to get hit by a ball.
Well, if so, I guess we'll have that Jaggers Construction Rhythm Alumni Spotlight at the end of the game, along with the Course and Fire and Security Player of the Game and the Full Count Ministries verse of the game. We're just going to pack it all in.
Called strike one. Get to leave all the equipment here as we have a 4-game homestead this week. Today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
Mark McDaniel could hardly wait. Yeah, you gotta love it.
Just some fun days in the sun there, Mark. That's a big swing and a miss there for ZB.
A year ago, the Rhythm had 5 walk-off wins, none bigger than Harrison Travis's walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th to win the championship back at the end of July against Du Bois County. Henry Mosley also had a home run to walk it off. That ball's popped up in the infield. That'll be an infield fly roll.
Out number 2.
It was actually caught by the second baseman, Will Gibbs, for out number 2.
Levi Perel stepping in.
Hudson Mims had a double and an RBI versus Paducah in the 8th for a 10-0 Mercy Roll win. Henry Mosley's home run in the 8th against Owensboro was also a Mercy Rule win. Drew Lowry had a single and an RBI versus Henderson in the 14th inning. Do you remember that game? The 14-inning game here, 8-7 win.
Was that when the lights went out?
That was a light going out.
I think I said it's 11 o'clock. The light shut out right at 11:01. That one's going to be an even higher pop-up. That would get out and be a AAA auto glass foul ball.
Our safety vest man got him another one.
No fret as the camera went black there.
What happened?
Hit the wrong button, Tim.
Oh, man. That's your first mistake you've made all year.
Yep. Yep, the ball caught it.
2021, the Rhythm had 6 walk-off wins, 3 of them in Mercy Rule. Those aren't quite as exciting, but as you already know that you're going to win that game.
Tell you what, if Levi Perel can get away on here, though, Drew Robertson coming up, he would be swinging out of his cleats. Don't believe he has a walk-off home run victory as the batter.
He does not.
3-1 count here for Perel. Time to crowd the plate one.
In 2021, Carlos Lara had 2 walk-off winners. One by Mercy Rule. One was a 5-4 win. Tyler Thompson had a single that defeated Franklin.
That is a high pop-up over towards the third base side.
The fielder, Burns, drops
and
the ball.
Drops it. One will score. Another one coming. Throw towards third as 2 runs and Caleb Nix crosses. And now the winning run is coming to the plate.
That has got to be an error on the left fielder, Andrew Burns. He looks like he's been struggling out there in left field most of the night.
Redneck man himself, Drew Robertson.
Redneck Robertson stepping to the plate.
Has a chance to win this one with a 2-run home run for our first walk-off and first home run of the 2023 season. And our first shellacking as the Mercy Rule will be in effect. Tip that one back into the glove. Nana Naperville watching says, did the lights go out in Georgia that night? they did here in
They
Hendersonville.
went out in Hendersonville.
0-1 count here for Drew Robertson. Man on second, 2 away here, bottom of the 7th. That one misses.
Robertson had 2 home runs for Catawba this past spring. Had 1 home run for Full Count a year ago. Was a left-handed pitcher basically coming out of high school, although he played both ways in high school, but Freed Hardman kind of used him both. Went to Catawba and pitched mostly in his first year there.
Robertson almost looked annoyed with that ball because he's not getting a chance to unload on one here, which is 100% in his mind. Harrison Travis Be chomping at the bit right now, I imagine, over at first base. As that one just missed it. 2-2 count here as it's a AAA Autoglass foul ball. 9-1. Full count leads. Runner on second, bottom of the seventh. 2-2 count here with two away. Drew Robertson up at the plate.
Rhythm had 8 Mercy Rule wins a year ago, 2 against the Paducah Chiefs.
2-2 delivery. This is the outside corner. It's a full count, Tim.
Full Count Ministries full count. In 2021, 5 Mercy Rule wins. The Rhythm have never been Mercy ruled in their 2+ years.
Don't want to see the day.
So 13, looking for Mercy Rule number 14.
Corey Sissel comes set, fires in the full count, and that's going to be chopped at, and it's a foul ball. Those are big around here.
2 for 5.
As our ball boy bringing some fresh baseballs. Still a full count here with 2 away, as Drew Robertson has been on base 100% of the time tonight by either way of hits or walks. That one goes foul.
Almost got your.
It's not happening. I don't know what's happened here.
I think they might have raised the poles to.
They're not as tight, maybe, and they're dull.
Maybe so. I know it's not the sound you're looking for.
No, we haven't heard it once this year. Oh, 3-2 count as Tim's hitting his light here. Delivery in. That one's fouled off again, and Drew Robertson is trying. He is trying.
Well, 2 more foul balls, and we're going to be out of baseballs. The game's going to be over.
These have all stayed in the park.
Dylan
thankfully.
Doris, go to your local sporting goods store and buy us some more foul balls.
Shout out to the new net, though. It saved the last 3, I think.
I'm telling you. Josh Carmen's loving this net.
Full count delivery, and big swing and a miss there for Drew Robertson, who was going for it all there and leaves 1 runner aboard, but damage done. 2 runs come across. Full count lead it 9-1. We head to the 8th here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. No, wait, we're staying here.
Staying here.
We're staying here.
Jaggers Construction Rhythm Alumni Spotlight. Today's spotlight is on Peyton Sells, who was a 2021, our first year of existence, came in from Georgia Southwestern, a left-handed pitcher. From Perry, Georgia, the son of Jared and Andrea Sells, brother to Payne. And we also enjoyed many delicious jams, jellies, and pound cakes from the Sells Cell. So Peyton was a pretty good left-handed pitcher to have on the squad. But
my wife still talks about their pepper jam that they had.
It was nice having the Sells grandparents, friends of the Sells family, and he came back last year after graduating from Georgia Southwestern in May of 22, and just lived in the area for a while. Recently moved back to Georgia, where he now lives in Americus, Georgia, where Georgia Southwestern is located. Buying a house there, and will be married to Rebecca Davis on October 14th. And
a fall wedding in Georgia.
It's nothing better than that, right?
Yeah.
And he is working for State Farm as an agent aspirant. I assume he's aspiring to become a State Farm insurance agent. Is that first pitch? Tyler Cruz is grounded to first base for out number 1 by Gunnar Bingham here in the top of the 8th inning. Tyler Cruz on for his 3rd inning of work. Peyton Sells, a left-handed pitcher for full count. got some stats for him around here somewhere.
Will Gibbs.
I don't know how
First pitch swinging there as well, and that's going to be caught immediately by Zeb Burns for out number 2. And they're moving too quick, Tim. Tell them to slow down.
Shortstop, Sammy
You're
Castranic.
not going to see that one. They got me on the in-between. Deep right past me.
We just have to trust you on that one?
Yeah. That one throws outside for Sammy Castranic. Swung on for strike 1. Moving too quick, Tim. Tyler Cruz has got a pace right now as that's popped up, and Caleb Nix is there.
That's a quick inning.
Very
Good job,
quick.
Peyton Sells. Way to come in and get 3 up, 3 down. Peyton Sells, S-E-L-L-S, is our Jaggers Construction Rhythm Alumni Spotlight here tonight. So we'll be right back after this short break on the Full Count Rhythm Broadcast Network.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams with you. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Full Count leads at 9-1, 2 runs away from a walk-off early win here. See if they can get it going on their side. We have a new pitcher for the Paducah Chiefs, Tim.
We do, and sure hope it's not anybody related to our home plate umpire, as Daniel Higdon, a Hilldale signee, right-handed pitcher. Let me confirm that. Yes, he is exactly a right-handed pitcher from Paducah, Kentucky, 6'1", 200-pound senior. Shares the same last name with our umpire, John Higdon. Delivers a strike to Reese Holbrook, who's leading off here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Reese Holbrook, Jackson Carthrin, and Cooper Holbrook. It's a Holbrook sandwich here in the bottom of the 8th.
I believe it'd be called a Carthrin sandwich. What do you call when you have a sandwich, do you call it by the bread or do you call it by what's in between?
Well, in that case, every one of them would be just a regular sandwich, but if you got the 2 sandwiching one player, then you would call it the sandwich.
I had a turkey and cheese sandwich when I came in here, and that was what was between
so
the bread.
it's a Carthrin sandwich on
Holbrook on whole bread. On Holbrook bread. That's just how I see it. I'm just a logical thinker, I guess. But I knew what you were saying.
Yeah. Must have worked in some form or fashion. Mark McDaniel, which way are you leaning?
I'm with Timmy. Little Timmy.
That's just because he
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
That's just because Susie got in the way. 0-2 count. And that one hit somebody.
That hit the umpire in the face mask.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah. Yeah, you should ump from behind the screen.
We do.
Behind the picture. Do it behind the picture.
Got a nice view of that one if you want to rewind it and have a couple laughs. He seems like he's doing all right.
Yeah, he didn't fall over. He's a pretty tough guy. Must be a hockey player.
Must be a son picture.
A big swing and a miss there for Reese Holbrook. Back-to-back strikeouts there.
Two different pitchers, though.
Yeah. Still not good. Stepping in now, Jackson Cothran, the meat of the whole bread sandwich.
Jackson Cothran's a vegan. No, I'm just kidding. he might be. I don't know. I don't know him that well. We didn't have that discussion yet.
Bet you will now. You're not vegan, by the way. Are you? 0-1 count. As he almost got hit again. Catcher just not able to get his glove. He might have got hit again. Did he get hit again? Because he's walking around like he's kind of feeling it.
If he did, he got it off the shoulder. Yeah, you might have got it right here on that collarbone.
I don't know if this is an attack. Carmen's halfway checking on him right now.
That would be Josh Carmen, the head coach?
Yes.
So Peyton Sells, I did find his statistics I was looking for.
Oh, good.
Wrote it down on a little...
On a napkin?
Little cheat sheet. In 2021, he had 12 appearances, 2 starts, a 3-1 record in 27-plus innings. Struck out 35 batters in those 27 innings. John Higdon.
Higdon's moving out of the way now. He's jumping to his right.
He's going to call it from the right of Jackson Cothran.
He's scooted over for sure right now. Look, there he goes, getting by. That one's in there for a strike. Keep going, sorry.
He also had 2 appearances in the postseason in 2021. The Rhythm had 6 ball games. He pitched in games 4 and 5. Got no decisions, 2 innings pitched. 2 hits and struck out 2. There's a broken bat.
And it'll be out number 2, as Tim would say. That bat did not die a hero.
I don't think, have we had a bat die a hero yet this year? We've had about
a lot of things not happen so far.
We've had
this season.
3 broken bats that I know of.
Jack, go down there and fix the team. Get it back to last year. Got a lot of things we need to talk about.
We got a win staring us in the face, 9-1 right now. This would be Paducah's first loss of the year.
The bottom of the sandwich, Cooper Holbrook stepping up.
It was 0 for 4. We're going to continue on this metaphor here. A sandwich.
Called strike in there.
Old Mark McDaniel went to high school with a guy that I played college with. He could not say sandwich. Oh, Jimmy Whitaker. Oh, there it is.
Hey, and just like teacher says, every time a bell is rung, an angel gets its wings.
Never saw that movie.
Well.
Oh, for real? Faux real.
This is a tradition unlike any other. This is every time we talk about this. Mark McDaniel's a surprise. It's like,
what happened?
I missed that one. Looks like a strikeout. All the same, that'll do it for the Rhythm in the bottom of the 8th.
Get another alcohol swab.
Top of the 9th when we return. 3 outs away for the Rhythm.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you. Getting you set for the top of the 9th inning. Rhythm 3 outs away from handing the Paducah Chiefs their first loss of the season.
For the Chiefs, center fielder Ben Brumbaugh.
3 due up here for the Paducah Chiefs. Ben Brumbaugh, Gage Griggs, and Javi Beal. Some areas of the park you may hear Christian Beal.
Is that our PA man that doesn't go into nicknames?
Last time I said Christian Hobby Beer. Which is what I'm going to say.
AAA autoglass foul ball there to start the AB. One count here. Lightning and storms held off as they were in the forecast. As that one smacked hard, goes foul as well. That's going to break some glass. They got to stop hanging that up.
How many different glass breakage sounders do you have? Is it
one? Are you kidding me? That one's hit well out
playable.
Towards right field.
He won't overrun this one. Drew Robertson makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. Tyler Cruz on for inning number 4, looking for a 4-inning save. Came on for Spencer Wilkins, who went five innings.
Brings up the third baseman, Gage Griggs.
Gage Griggs stepping in. Struck out his last 2 times up at the plate. See if we can continue that.
Tyler Cruz looking to combine with Spencer Wilkins on a 1-hit, 1-run ball game. And that 1 run is,
oh, that is smoked right back up the middle.
Guess what? It's not going to be a 1-hitter.
Nope. Spoke too early.
Well,
so that'll be a single here with a 1 away.
That's what you do when you try to set
Stepping
the
to the
stage.
plate, Christian Javi Beal.
Javi Beal stepping up. That's got to do something to the psyche of young Javi Beal.
It's the first hit since the 3rd inning. Will Gibbs had a ground ball base hit up the middle. Their only run scored in the 1st inning. Leadoff batter walked, wild pitch to second, and an error on the 3rd baseman allowed Will Gibbs to come in. They took the 1-0 lead. Runner goes down 9-1. Are you kidding me?
That's going to be chopped over towards Nix at first. He has it and steps on the bag for the 2nd out as runner does get to second base.
It's a different brand of baseball than I'm used to. Down 9-1 in the 9th inning, and you take off to steal.
Designated hitter, Bryant Bird.
Bryant Bird stepping in. Representing the final out, Tyler Cruz is doing the pitching version of sprinting.
He's hungry too.
Very fast pace for him right now. 2-0 count.
There goes
Runner
Gage Griggs.
third. No throw down to 3rd.
He's trying to pad stats is what he's doing. He's got 5 stolen bases. And now 6, I guess. There's
that one gets across. That one misses the outside corner. Ball 4.
Second walk for Bryant Bird. Both given up by Tyler Cruz.
Left fielder, Andrew Burns.
Andrew Burns stepping in. That'll be in there for strike 1.
Jaggers Construction, speaking of Jaggers Construction, his oldest daughter, Ann Claire, up here delivering cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes.
Chocolate cupcakes is what I'll choose.
I choose 4.
Thank you.
Ann Claire And, Ava was here, too. I didn't see you, sweet
She
Ava.
makes a mean cookie as well.
AC1 and AC2 are here. Where's Paulina and Haja? Are they down collecting autographs? Yes. 4 daughters in the Jaggers family, Brooke and Brandon.
And there's your backwards K to end it here. Tyler Cruz gets the punch out. And the full count Rhythm hand a loss for the first time this season to the Paducah Chiefs and get their revenge from the loss on the road this past Saturday. We will take a break. Rhythm win it 9-1. Wrap everything up when we come back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free. Because sometimes the basics are more than enough, making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here one final time as the Full Count Rhythm get the win here at home, and they have strung together a win streak, which is something they've been looking for so far here this season. 9-1 over the Paducah Chiefs, who now have their first loss of the season. Tim Reese, this was a good game by the boys in blue.
They put it together, had hits when they needed it, not as many walks as yesterday's game, I don't believe, but had 7 hits, scored 9 runs. Let's see how many of those were earned. Actually had 3 unearned runs, so there was a few gifts by the Paducah Chiefs, but Drew Robertson with a couple of knocks again. Reese Holbrook picks up his first hit. Jackson Cothran with 2 hits, along with Caleb Nix. So those were your hitting stars. Drew Robertson with an RBI, Reese Holbrook an RBI, Jackson Cothran with 3. And Zeb Burns got a ringing walk along with Levi Perrell with RBIs in that 5-run, 10-batter second inning that put the game away for all intents and purposes. But our Corson Fire and Security player of the game is going to be Spencer Wilkins with another phenomenal start. 5 innings, probably could have gone farther. Gave up 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned, walked 2, struck out 8 batters. Total of 14 strikeouts for Full Count Rhythm, as Tyler Cruz also had an excellent bounce back after his loss up at Paducah with a couple innings and a couple runs. He also went 4 innings, gave up a hit, no runs, walked 2, struck out 6. But Spencer Wilkins will be our Corson Fire and Security player of the game, thanks to Grant Edwards and Corson Fire for their support of Full Count Rhythm Baseball. And we'll be right back here tomorrow night to face the DuBois County Bombers, a rematch of the championship series of the last 2 years. DuBois County will be in here 2 out of the next 3 nights. Clarksville Whirlybirds will be in here on Friday night. I believe that Friday night's game, is that the Mission night, June 9th, I believe.
I ain't got paid yet.
All of the guys that will be going on mission in all 5 of the weeks to Nicaragua should be here, are invited to come and will come out onto the field.
Oh, I thought you meant Mission Jersey night.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's also Mission Jersey night. We'll have to check. Mark McDaniel, do you happen to know if Saturday night is the Mission Jersey night? Okay, I thought it was Friday. Anyway, it is coming up. So
it's free to show
up. I thought my
so.
son told me. My son's going on a mission trip first week in July. Wilson is, and he told me that he was coming to the park Friday night, and I thought he told me because it was a mission night. So anyway, Paducah with 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors. Full count, 9 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher Spencer Wilkins goes to 1-1 on the season. Losing pitcher is Jake Gothrop. And I don't know, since the stats are not fully updated on Paducah, but I believe that's going to be his first loss of the year, and he would fall to 0-1. First save of the year for Tyler Cruz. So he goes 4 innings. And this is a game that took 2 hours and 36 minutes to complete. I don't know that we got an attendance figure. Probably, I'm going to go with 125.
That's high. That's high.
That's why I went with it. It's ministerially speaking. Brooke Carmen was going to come in with a 215. I thought I went low. 125. We're counting both teams. And
tonight, first of the OVL season 2023, we officially have no more unbeaten teams in the OVL, as that is the first loss for Paducah Chiefs, and that was the best team statistically and record-wise in the OVL. So Rhythm pitching did it against what you might see later on in the season.
Well, the Rhythm pitching has been excellent. We came in with the lowest ERA already in the first 5 games and did nothing to change that. As a matter of fact, the only run was an unearned run. So
lowered it.
Yeah, absolutely lowered it. It came in at 2.86, which was 0 ahead of Madisonville Miners, and they've only played 3 games. So now the Rhythm pull even on the year, 3-3, looking to get that winning streak going. It's about this time a year ago that they rattled off 8 in a row after a 2-2 start. So full count Rhythm getting a couple extra players in here, getting a little more rest. As we will stay at home here for 4 games, then have 2 days off, Sunday and Monday, and go on the road for 2 next week. But it's good to be home, Zach. Good to have you on the broadcast, and
absolutely
good to have everybody who tuned in tonight. And
got our verse of the game here, Full Count Ministries verse of the game.
Well, we will go with Mimi's, which I was thinking wrong on
Proverbs 3:6.
On 3:6, I got 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. But I also have set up John 16:33. I saw this one online this morning from somebody on Facebook, and it just kind of grabbed a hold of me. And it says, it's the very last verse in the 16th chapter of John, and it says, I have told you these things so that in me, and this is Jesus talking, in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. That is John 16:33, and that's a good one if you're looking to memorize some verses.
Doesn't get better.
That's a pretty good one right there. But thank you to Chick-fil-A of Rivergate,
yes.
Todd Hundley. Thank you to Ann Claire and her bakery shop that's open now.
I can't wait to try this cupcake that is in the shape of a baseball.
It's unbelievable.
She makes a mean cookie.
She does make good
puts a little
chocolate chip
almond extract in there, and it really spices that whole thing up a little bit.
I just eat them.
Excited to be back. Maureen Thompson, don't you worry. We got that photo with Jack.
We did take it. I will send it on to Jack, and
he has to send it to you, so make sure he does that. Everybody, thank you so much for being alongside with us here for tonight. We will see you guys tomorrow, same bat time, same bat station. Du Bois County Bombers will be coming in here to Drakes Creek Park, and we will have that for you. 6:45 start time, 7:05 first pitch for tomorrow's ball game. Everyone have a great night. God bless. We will see you next time here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.